Time to talk a little business. Mike Apple joining us now. Mike, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, Roger. How are you? Happy Friday.
Indeed. Most excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Not so good, though. I just wanted to jump to the Hewlett Packard. They're cutting 9,000 jobs.
This is a company that has been looking to reinvent itself multiple times, and they're bringing in a new CEO who wants to make them more digitally savvy, which is sort of the buzzword right now in tech. But that is going to need a restructuring of its global workforce. So they're talking 9,000 jobs over 3 years. That is not without a cost from a dollar standpoint, upwards of $1 billion in restructuring efforts. Investors right now going, okay, let's see if this works. They're a little cautious on it. Share price down 6%. So job cuts and a restructuring, it'll take some time to figure it all out.
And Hewlett Packard's one of those companies that kind of flies under the radar a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way of putting it. You've got the companies like Apple, for example, which always seems to be in the headlines. And again, this morning, same thing. You know, they're raising production of the iPhone because it's the demand for the iPhone 11 has been apparently so strong that they've got to boost production. And that, Apple is just a cash-generating monster, and its stock price is going to hit an all-time high, not necessarily today, but probably over the next couple of weeks if, in fact, their sales results come in as expected.
Let's get to this one, too. I'm fascinated by this. CocaCola is looking at trying to recover plastic from the ocean to use in recycling?
Yeah. Oceans plastics, they're calling it. And they're upscaling the plastics because it's not necessarily old pop bottles or anything of that nature, but it is just all these little micro plastics floating around the ocean. They're doing this test pilot on 300 types of bottles that they have shown off, and they figure to have this in production by next year. So trying to reduce, reuse, and recycle out of the oceans and clean up a mess that plastics have caused.
Indeed, it is a frightening situation with that. All right, Mike, thank you very much, sir. Have yourself a great weekend.
You too.